Tonight, they try to beat Pittsburgh and win 2 straight. Let's join Al Shaver now at center ice.
Here is number being retired, the former right wing great for the North Stars, as the presentation happening at center ice.
Johnson will go back and wear 6, the same number he wore with the Penguins. There's JJ.
Now, Goldy, we direct your attention to the rafters high overhead and watch as your number is officially retired from the roster of the Minnesota North Stars, accompanying that of Bill Masterton, whose number was retired about 25 years ago.
Bill Goldsworthy standing at center, joined by the current owner of the North Stars, Norm Green, and now the number being lifted here to the rafters. Bill Masterton, we told you earlier on the radio side, you're joining us on TV, the only other member of the North Stars to have his number retired, and the only player in the history of the National Hockey League that lost his life during a game. Hit his head on the ice approximately 25 years ago, and he now has a trophy named after him that the National Hockey League awards every year. But Bill Goldsworthy's number will be put up there not too far from where number 19 is at the moment, Bill Masterton.
You know, Mike, it just occurred to me in watching this, no Penguin has ever had this kind of a ceremony for him. Michel Briere's number has been retired, number 21. But there have been no players who have had this honor of having their number retired in the history of the Penguins organization. And I think that's probably a mistake. I think you should honor players who have done great things for your organization over the years. And I've had fans come up to me and suggest the idea and say that, you know, why don't they retire Jean Pronovo's number, or you know, other players who've made big contributions. Rick Kehoe is another guy who certainly would be deserving of such an honor. And you wonder if maybe down the road here that you're going to see some Penguin numbers retired. Certainly as the current players, stars like Lemieux and Coffey and people like that would probably have that honored in the years when they are gone from the game. But there are still a lot of guys who played for the Penguins over the years who would deserve it, I think.
And on the count of 3, I want 15,000 people to give him a shuffle right back. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
Now, Bill Goldsworthy, one of the more animated players in the league, when he did play, would go into a little shuffle routine and developed by players over the years. Perhaps the most notable Penguin player who has now moved on to the Chicago Blackhawks would have handled that would have been Robbie Brown. But I think Mr. Goldsworthy now will step forward here. And I don't know if he's going to say a few words or not. And apparently they've decided to go with their rock music here, as they capably are able to do in Minnesota with their cheerleaders and all. No, here we're going to get him back. So hold on, folks.
It's
oh yeah.
you know what? I had a speech already planned for the last month. It's been changing every day and that, so. But I want to thank Mr. Norm Green. I want to thank Mr. Pat Garcia, and of course the North Star management for this lovely week, and especially for this great day today. And I want to thank Jimmy Johnson for giving up this sweater. You know, it makes me proud to know that the last fellow that wore this sweater was a native Minnesotan. And Jimmy, I thank you ever so much. I would also like to say that it's an honor for me to have my sweater retired with Bill Masterton. As you well know, he scored the first goal at the Met, or in the history of the North Stars, and I scored the first goal here at the Met. And he was my center iceman. And besides being a fine hockey player, he was a fine person. And for me to be up there with him, I'm very proud and very honored. To Ren Blair, when I opened up my paycheck one time, I owed him money. I got fined so many times I just wrote him a check. But it bounced. But anyways, you know, for drafting me here, it was the best 10 years of my life, hockey-wise and off the ice. I also would like to say, for all the alumni people here, all the players that I played with, And even when I did play, I thought one guy didn't make a line and 3 guys don't make a shift. It was a combination of everybody working together. And I'm very grateful for the guys that I play with because I play with some hell of an like good athletes. But most of all, you know, it's you people. It's the fans. And it makes my heart so warm to see you back in this building again, because this is the best hockey place to play is right here. And as much as I have enjoyed playing in front of you, you've given me all that pleasure back. God bless you, and I love you ever so much, so thanks.
Bill Goldsworthy, who now is a scout with the San Jose Sharks in the National Hockey League, and has his number retired here at the Met Center.
And now they can play the music.
Well, they will. I don't think they have the Dancing Gorilla or the Wild Man. I haven't seen him yet, but
I was wondering when they were going to get to the video of Bill Goldsworthy here on the big screen here at the Met Center, and now they do. They have some video of him here. Now let's go to the scouting report for this game here tonight between the Penguins and North Stars. The Stars are 2-9 against Patrick Division teams this season, 1-6 at home. The Stars have allowed a league high 13 shorthanded goals, including the Stanley Cup Finals of last year. The Penguins are 5-0 in their last 5 games against Minnesota.